Hello everyone, Lee here, and welcome back to the channel. So it has been quite a while since I've done anything like this. I took a wee while away. I did actually make a post about it. I don't know if anyone really saw it, but basically I kind of wanted to hold off and make the plane spotting videos again until I got some slightly better equipment. Now, to be honest, like what I'm gonna do over the next few weeks is I'm gonna try and get down to the airport a lot more and record a lot more stuff. So there's a Ryanair going out, so that's the first thing I got here. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna spend a few weeks kind of really experimenting because I've got a lot of different cameras and all sorts of different stuff. So this was taken on a Sony NEX3, which is actually a mirrorless camera that I bought quite a wee while back actually. And I wanted to test to see if it done some decent video. And to be honest, I think it's good in some ways. Like, for example, like you've got a wee bit of a proper optical zoom with this one, which is obviously an upgrade on the phone that been using for a lot of the videos. But um, on the other hand, I don't actually think it's that great, to be honest. So that's a wee bit disappointing. But um, I got some videos of a few planes, so I thought, they're not too terrible. But it is a older camera, so I do think maybe like the image stabilization isn't quite as good as it could be, and maybe that's why it's maybe not the best. But um, as I says, what I'm going to do the next few weeks is I'm going to experiment with a lot of different things. So, for example, I was actually out at the airport the next day after this video as well, and to be honest, like I just used my phone in that one, and it seemed to go okay. But the thing I definitely want to do, and this is why I kind of stopped doing videos for a wee while, is I want to try my best and make the quality of the videos much better. And we've got a nice wee KC-135 coming in here. So yeah, I mean that's going to be my focus for the next wee while. Is I'm going to get back to it and try and be much more consistent with it, because I do love it. I do love when I come down and I do a bit of plane spotting and that, but it's just that the quality of the videos weren't where I would have liked them to be. They still aren't, but as I said, it's something I'm going to work on. And then the other thing is life's just been busy, so I've been going to college for the past year and a half, and I've been quite busy with that, and then also work and just a bunch of other things, helping family with stuff and that. So you know, sometimes life gets really busy. Stuff like this needs to take a bit of a back seat. But on the other hand, I have kind of realised this about myself, and I think I need to. I actually kind of made this a bit of a kind of New Year's resolution where I was like, I really need to get into the idea of trying to be able to do multiple things at once, because I'm one of these people, like, I'm really good at focusing on one specific thing at a time and doing really well with that, and then everything else just like kind of gets left behind, if you know what I mean. Um, so sometimes I focus a lot on my college work and that and studying, and then other times it's focusing a lot on work, but I'm gonna try and get better at kind of doing a bit of everything. So and doing this is kind of a way of trying to do that, if you know what I mean. Because I've got about 250 subscribers now. I think it might have been about 254 the last time I checked. And I absolutely appreciate every one of you guys. I actually think it's crazy that I started this channel. I started uploading content for this channel in a serious way maybe about 5.5 years ago, and it kind of took me a little while to kind of try and find my niche, if you know what I mean. I don't even know if I really wanted to find a niche at the time, but once I started doing these plane videos, and obviously people really started watching them and that, and really enjoying them, I was like, I almost feel kind of silly for even like trying other things, if you know what I mean. So, like, yeah, from now on, this is definitely going to be my focus. So, um, and people seem to enjoy them, so I'm really happy about that. And here we can see that KC-135 that just came in. That's it taxiing to its holding point, which there actually ended up being about 3 of them parked there. So it was a busy day for tankers. So yeah, I guess like it's quite funny. Like every time I go down to the airport, like you meet some. You obviously have quite a different variety of people. Some people are obviously people who go down there a lot. They do a lot of plane spotting, and then you get other people who it might even just be like their first time plane spotting. And you kind of try to explain to them that the military stuff is like really ramped up in the past few weeks. But to be honest, the military stuff's been ramped up since like 2022. So it's kind and even before that, I mean, it's kind of always been there. So there is a lot more of it, but in a sense, it's always been there. And then here, this is a relatively new thing. Actually, we're getting these Air China cargo planes in. I don't know how long that's been going on now, but I think that they do come in regularly now. Again, it's been so long since I've really done this that you know things have changed a little bit. It's still Ryanair and Cargo Luxes are a big one as well. But we're beginning to get kind of like different new things coming in regularly as well, so that's quite interesting and quite cool. Um, so yeah, overall it's all pretty good. So, and then obviously this is the Air China Cargo departing for Chengdu, I believe it was. So yeah, I think it might be the first time I saw one of these actually. So I guess that's another one to kind of tick off the list. And as you can see behind it, there was the tankers as well. So yeah, a busy airport. There was actually a couple of people there that seemed to be plane spotting for the first time there. So it's always quite nice to see that. That there's obviously a lot of interest locally, but also like um, even like from far away. Um, people who are maybe in the area and who are aviation enthusiasts will come to Prestwick and come down and see what's there, see what's happening. So yeah, it's quite cool. And this is just another tanker coming in. So as I says, when I left, there was a total of 3 there. So yeah, busy with all the stuff that's going on at the moment. And that's another thing. That's another maybe positive of trying to make this a bit higher quality. Is I don't want to just rush things out the door. So um, I'm gonna try and put a lot more effort into like the production of the videos as well as like the camera work. So I used to do it on my phone, but for this one I'm doing it on my laptop and recording that way. So I don't know whether that will be better or worse. I guess we'll just need to see. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I'm hoping to get back to it and do a lot more of this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you'd like to see more plane spotting, then please do subscribe. And the only other thing I want to say is, if you're new here, I won't be talking this much in most of the videos. It's just because I've been away for a little while and I wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit. So there you go. Bye all.